Okay, once you have completed your tutu, this is what it should look like. Okay, 3 very full layers. I did this cute little pumpkin tutu. Um, Now what we are going to do is attach the neckline and also the felt if you choose to do so. Some people don't want it. They're fine with having an online crochet top. Some little kids wear short sleeves or long sleeves underneath. You don't really need to have anything underneath it. um, it's just completely up to you, but I did include the felt, and I'm just going to show you how to put it on. And first you're going to put it underneath your tutu dress, the crochet top. You're going to even it out, and if you have this on a paper towel roll, um, you can still do the same thing. It may be a little bit more challenging, but I've done it before. It works. Before I got my mannequins, that's how I would always do them. So now you have it underneath. I have the top row lined up to the top of the felt. You are going to take your satin ribbon, and the neckline is like so. You're just going to take this satin ribbon, put it through one of the middle squares, and just place it over the shoulder, or if you don't have the mannequin, that's fine. Just put it through there. It's not tied or anything. Now what you're going to do is right at this top row, I'm going to pick this up. At this top row, you're going to glue down each one of these little squares across the top. It's really not that bad. You don't have to do the whole thing or anything like that. You are literally just doing the top row with a glue gun. So you're taking a dab of glue on each of these squares and just pressing them up to the top row. Very easy to do. Just a dab, tiny little dabs of glue on the squares. Push it up gently to the top row. Move your satin ribbon out of the way. Go, next to it with the squares. Move your satin ribbon back over on the other side. And finish doing the squares to the end of the felt. Just little tiny dabs. Glue it right on there. Only a couple more. Okay. And then it is attached at the top. You can choose to glue this ribbon down to the felt if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Completely optional. I'm not going to. Okay, so next what you're going to do is you're going to flip up this tutu, okay? And I'm going to scoot this up. It's already attached at the top, so to just show you better. But see the bottom of the tutu, here's the felt lining. This part can get a little tricky. What I do is I put a layer of glue right here on the very bottom layer, not up here towards the top. You're going to put it on the bottom, one of the bottom layer of the tulle. Okay, so what I do, I'm trying to do this and tape this, it's not very easy. Okay, you are just going to put the glue here, and then I pull down and push down because, I mean, you don't want to glue it too high and then it feels like the liner's bunching inside. You just pull it down a little bit. Once you have part of it glued, you're going to come over here, and then just quickly, hold up, glue the rest of it, put a line of glue right there just to hold it in place. And then, underneath there, you can push the felt to the tool. Okay. Now you have it all attached underneath. It's attached to the lining. And take your scissors and cut off the excess. So you're just going to cut what you don't. I'm cutting with the opposite hand. Okay. So you're just going to cut off this excess felt. You can leave it on if you want, but you don't need it. So nobody's going to see this anyways. It's just for the comfort of your child, which if they're wearing a shirt under it, they don't need it anyways. Or if they're not, completely optional. Like I said, once the crochet tops are on, you can't really see anything through it anyways. If you need a little bit more glue, you can add, I need another glue stick. I just have a mini glue gun here, and just the little mini glue sticks. This is a low temp glue gun, so you can get these anywhere super cheap. So I'm just adding a little bit more glue underneath to have the lining attached. Okay. So now when it is all attached, I'm just kind of squeezing it underneath, just squeezing the tool to the felt. Another thing is that if you're going to attach this lining, do not put the glue on like one of the top layers of the 3. You always want to only put it on the very bottom layer, because if you're squeezing it and you put the glue line too high, you're going to have clumps of glue that come through the top of this tool. And then you're going to have glue all over, and it's not going to come off. And it, like you can attempt to pick it off, but it's not fun, and I would not suggest that. So make sure you keep your glue line very, very low to only the very first layer. So now, as you can see, there's no glue at the top of my tutu. All the glue is underneath. It has the lining. I just have to adjust it on my mannequin real quick. This is my first YouTube video, so I've never really done this before through YouTube. I've made tutus for a very long time and have a couple businesses, but I haven't went on YouTube. So, pardon my video. So, once this is on here, you're going to flip it around to the back, because the top is only the part that is lined. And you are going to take your satin straps and just put them through whatever hole you can tie it around the neck if you want, just to have it up here. Or you can, sometimes with little kids, it's easier for them to have the straps through the back. And it just helps it stay up a little better. Through the back, and then you just tie it in a bow. And then, getting on and off, it's very simple. The straps stay up and keep the tutu up. Then you have this super cute pumpkin tutu dress that you made all by yourself. And look how cute it looks. Well, that's probably from pulling that up. I guess I could glue that down. I I usually glue the satin strap, but I wasn't sure if I should show you guys to glue it or not glue it because, I don't know, I just felt like it may be a little bit more difficult. So I usually do add the glue. I didn't for this video on the satin strap, but afterwards you can if you want to. But it's not going to pull that much. It's only on one that it's not attached with the glue, but you can glue it down if you like. But there you go. Your amazing, pretty posh, pre-cut tutu ready to go for your adorable little one to wear. If you have any questions, please email me and get a hold of me through your Etsy account. Also, if you have any custom things that you want done, or want to check out my shop, see the pre-stuff that I've already made, and buy those, it's prettyposhtutus.etsy.com. Thanks so much for watching. I hope your tutus turn out adorable. Thank you.